I don't have shade names or anything because I'm not a YouTuber. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I thought I would just do a little simple makeup tutorial of what I do every day. I've had some people ask me to show them and teach them how to do makeup, and look, I am no pro at all. I have simply watched so many YouTube videos because I love watching beauty YouTubers that I taught myself. I just like doing it for fun, so I'm not a professional when it comes to this, but I like doing it. So I'm just gonna do like what I would wear every single day when I'm going to work. I work in an office, so what I would wear there. So my chair, I'm sorry, my chair is so freaking loud. Dear God. Anyway, this video I should actually be in focus because I can see myself. The other video was not. The first time I did one. So, it wasn't a tutorial, but you know what I mean. Alright, so I put my hair back because my hair is so freaking long, and it gets in the way. So, start the video off. I am moving my phone. Okay, first thing I do is moisturize. My favorite thing is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. I've tried a bunch of different ones. Like, I've used e.l.f.'s. Trader Joe's even has one because the Neutrogena Water Gel Hydro Boost is very expensive. So I tried others, but this still is my favorite. So I'm back on it. So yes, that's what I do first, is moisturize my skin. You can really do whatever you want, whether you want to do your eyes first or your foundation first. I typically do foundation unless I'm like, the only time I don't is if I'm like doing something that's very color heavy or high in glitter, because that will have fallout. It'll have fallout. So but every day I just do my foundation first. But okay, so I put on moisturizer first, and then I also use an eye cream. This one's, how do they YouTube? I don't even know how they do this. It's not even focusing. I can't do this. Okay, whatever. This is the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. I just put it under my eyes. Yeah, so that's what I do to prep my skin. So I have oily skin, so really it depends on well, actually, in the winter it's pretty combination, but in the summer it's very oily. So it really just depends on your skin type. These products might not work for you, but the step-by-step on what I'm doing is pretty basic. So then I will prime my skin. I use a Poreless Putty Primer by e.l.f. I love this. Got very high reviews. I just put this in my T-zone to cover up any pores that I have. So that's all I do. Alright, so my skin is now prepped. So the first thing I do is my foundation. So I mentioned this in my video the other day, but I use the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation. Really need to try out new foundations because I've been using this one for like 2 years, like probably since it came out, and so I really want to try out new ones, but I have a lot. So the problem is, like, I get pretty tan, so I literally have 3 different colors. Sometimes I have to mix them, but this one is an F4. So, okay, and when it comes to like matching your foundation color, I'm horrible at it. So, don't ask me how I do it because I just guess. So, just put this all over my face. I really need a mirror right in front of me because I'm just looking at the mirror that's behind the camera. Alright, so to blend in, I use a sponge. This is a Sonia Kashuk one. It's from Target. It's really cute when it's not dirty. It's marble. It gets really big, but I like it. I like using drugstore products as much as I can. I mean, that's pretty much all I use. Just because I'm on a budget, just like most people. So, getting a mirror. Yeah, so I just blend it in with a sponge. I always make sure to bring it down my neck in case, you know, just gotta blend it perfectly. I dimmed my lights a bit to help, but it kind of still looks like I'm a little washed out, but whatever. This is a I can't even talk. This is a full coverage foundation. That's what I typically wear, but you can literally wear whatever you want. It does not have to be this one. Full coverage is kind of a lot for like working on a day-to-day basis. I honestly do not even wear makeup on a day-to-day basis. So you can do whatever you prefer. I might add a little bit more. All right, 3 dots. This chair, I swear, this is why we have an extra room in our apartment, and I never have filmed in it because my desk chair is also as loud as this, but I mean, whatever. I guess I could. Need new chairs, clearly. This is a really old stool. Alright, this is just my room, by the way. Just in my bedroom, on my vanity. Alright, so foundation is done, nice and blended. Honestly, I don't wear concealer every day because sometimes it just feels too heavy for me. It's probably the type of concealer I'm wearing. But when I do, it is also the Revolution Conceal and Define. So it goes with, it's like literally the same packaging but mini of the foundation I use. I don't really go that overboard. I just do little dots under my eye and down my nose. Okay. Blend that out. So, I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I really like e.l.f. Okay, a lot of people do not like this. It's an e.l.f. concealer. It's an e.l.f. eye primer. I like it. You can use a concealer to prime your eyelids. I find that they crease with me anytime I use one. I don't know why, but they do. So I just put it on my eyelids and I just blend it out with my finger. But like I said, I have oily skin, so I also have very oily eyelids, so I do crease. So I have to set my eyes, my primer. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I got it in a Allure box, so it's a little mini one, but this is literally the best. This is like the fanciest thing I own. But, so now I'm gonna set my face. I will set my eyelids and under eye at the same time. So, that is done. Now I just wipe it off. So any of the excess, especially on the eye, is all done. It's all gone. Alright. So, next I always get powder all over my clothes. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows. I've been actually using this because I also got it in a Allure Beauty box, but it's the Ka-Brow by Benefit. I don't really do too much to my eyebrows just because I was blessed with very thick ones. Thanks, Dad. But I just like to fill in the spots that are quite empty. There's like a little bit of white space. So I do that. Everyone's brow routine is definitely different because I know most people do not have brows like I do. So mine's very minimal and I'm very lucky, but that's what I do. And then I just take a clear brow gel. I actually like using e.l.f.'s, but this one's the Anastasia one, to just hold those in place. Alright, so brows are done. See, like, most people, it takes them like 10 minutes to get their brows right. It literally just took me like less than a minute because I don't have to do like anything. How cute. First off, get your hair out of here. My hair is literally everywhere all the time. How cute is this mug? It's a Chicago Starbucks tumbler. It is so cute. Next up, I will wear bronzer. My favorite is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's also a drugstore, and it literally smells amazing. If you've never smelled this, it's like, it's coconut, so it's like I'm on the beach. It's delicious. Anyway, so I just take a big fluffy brush. I guess I never really said anything about the brushes I have. I have huge random types of brushes. This one's an Ulta brand brush, kind of fluffy. I just pat in, and then I do bronzer all over my face, and I do blend into my neck to give me that sun-kissed look. I don't contour or anything. I never have. I'm not, like, this is just every day. I'm not, you know, like a lot of beauty YouTubers, they go all out because, like, this is what they do for their jobs. Like, that's their life. This is just me playing with makeup, and this is what I wear on a daily basis. So, do it on my temples, my cheeks, and my neck. It's like a 3, basically. And I do, like, get a little bit down my nose. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. I don't know if you can tell that I just did that because it is so bright. Alright. Bronze that skin, girl. Bronze it. When I usually will highlight. In the winter, I typically don't even highlight because I don't need to be blinding on a daily basis when I'm literally sitting in an office. Summer, I like to you know, have that extra glowy skin, but I'm just gonna do it anyway just to show what I do. I have multiple highlighter palettes, but the one I use a lot is, well, I do use that Avengers one that I showed the other day, but I'm not gonna use that today because that was limited edition. This is the BH Cosmetics palette. It's the Spotlight 6-color palette. This is what I use. I like it a lot. Typically, I will mix colors. Some of these are pretty dark, which you probably can't even tell, but I'm going to use this one down here, and I might mix it a little bit with this one. So I just take, I don't know what, this is a, I don't know. I got this in an Ipsy box one time. It's really pretty because it's sparkly. So I'm gonna mix those two, and I'm just gonna get my cheeks. Woo! This is blending. It's quite let me try. I'm gonna lower my lights even more. That just brightened them. Good job, Megan. Alright. So I just get my cheeks. I said this in my other video, but I don't typically wear blush, but this would be also when you do blush, but I don't. So I do get my nose when it comes to highlight. Sometimes up here. All right, that's it. That's literally all I do for my face. And then I set my face. I typically do it now because I just did all the powders. So you have to do all the powders after you do creams or anything. I don't use any cream products besides obviously concealer and foundation is. But after I'm done with all that, I will set my face before I do my eyes. I've been using, I have no idea how to say the last name. Mario Badescu. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I like this rose water. I think it's like made a difference on my skin, and I love, even like when I'm not even wearing makeup, and I don't even need to set my makeup with it because I can just put it on like before bed or just in the morning, and I just feel like it makes a difference on my skin. I really like it, and it smells good. Setting spray helps your makeup last longer, and it also helps it look less cakey and powdery. So I like to spray and then tap it in with a sponge. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so next is my eyes. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. Not too many, but many for like a normal person. I have the Jeffree Star Morphe one, which I love. The Jaclyn Hill one, which is my like favorite of all time. And it's the one I'm gonna actually use today. But I have the Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star. And then I do have the Vault by Jaclyn Hill. I don't like them. Literally never use them. Does someone want them? I'm just kidding. I use them sometimes, but I don't find them as an everyday thing, and I don't like the formula as much as I do with this regular one. And so those are my eyeshadow palettes. My other favorite eyeshadow palettes, oh, just dropped that. Oh. I have these mini ColourPop ones. ColourPop eyeshadows are amazing. So underrated. They have what's called Super Shocks too, and the Super Shock shadows are so good. So I have a bunch of those too, but what I use on a daily basis is like these. This top one I actually made myself a few years ago. I couldn't even tell you what the shades are, but I have 2 neutral colors. This is how YouTubers do it. You know, they cover that mirror. And then I have 2 shimmers. This is so messy. Literally, I just got it all over my hands. Cool. But these are like perfect to travel with because they're so tiny, and you can build your own on their website all the time. This one I bought that was pre-made. Don't know if they still have them, but ColourPop is so reasonably priced, so I love that about them. They're like one of my favorite brands, honestly, and they have so much products. But this one is called On the Daily, and there's 4 shades in it too, and it's literally one you can use, you know, on the daily. So I'm pretty into the neutrals, just like most people. It's a great everyday eyeshadow look because I'm typically not gonna wear colors. If I were to use colors, it'd probably be like a maroon in the outer corner or something, but it's usually nothing like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm using the Jaclyn Hill one, so you can get this at Ulta if you want it. Clearly I have a favorite shade. I got this when it launched. I literally got it in the first launch of it, and I still use it. It's probably expired. I don't care. It's beautiful. It's like perfect. You literally have every color you ever need. So first off, I don't have shade names or anything because I'm not a YouTuber. But I'm gonna go with the one that I've used the most of. So this is a Morphe brush, an M441. I am such a beauty YouTuber. Anyway, it's like fluffy. This will never focus on anything but me. Oh my god, did it? No. So this is a fluffy brush. I just take some product and I will, sorry, I'm gonna get a mirror. Just go back and forth in the crease with this. It's just a nice neutral shade to put in the crease as a transition shade. These colors you like most likely won't even see. This one you actually do kind of see on me. I just heard a noise and that scared me. Because Megan's not home. Or is she? I don't think she is. Let's see. She doesn't answer my text, so I don't know who's out there, but I'm just gonna keep doing my makeup. Alright, so I just sweep this back and forth. Blending is key. I'm no pro blender, but you just don't want it to look patchy or like you just threw some on, you know? So back and forth, wiping motions. Okay, so then I usually take a deeper color. So for an everyday, I take a deeper color to put in the outer corner. It's not that much different than that one. It's, you see, it's slightly darker, but I take that on a like a little packing brush. Typically I'll use, let's see. Okay, I would use something like this. It's also a Morphe brush I got a few years ago. It was like a holiday collection. Anyway, so like a packing brush, I will take that shade and I pack it on the outer corner. And I'll just take that fluffy brush again and just swipe through just to make sure it's all blended out. Alright, so some days, this is all I do as far as eyeshadow if I want to just do a matte simple look. But most days, I don't. Most days, I do like having a shimmer, and I like the champagne-y color, so this would be a color I use regularly, so I'm gonna do that today. So I take like a packing brush for the lid. This is an e.l.f. brush. I've had it for a long time. And I will literally just pack it on. I don't wet my brushes unless I'm like doing something crazy. This is just every day, but just so you know, if you wet your brushes, they make the sparkle and the shimmer be more metallic-y and more bright, but I don't really need that every day. Also, sometimes I do like, if I want more intensity, I will apply it with my fingers, but for every day I use a brush. And that's really it. Okay. That's seriously like my eye look every day that I do. So, what I would do next is put on eyeliner. I wear eyeliner on my top lid. Megan's not home. She just texted me. There's someone out there. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I use the ColourPop liquid liner. It has a felt tip. A lot of people don't. I mean, like, you could do whatever you want as far as eyeliner. You don't even have to put eyeliner on if you don't want. I do. Just put it on my top. So I don't do a wing or anything. Literally, I just line the top of my lids. So that's all I did. And then I just put mascara on. My favorite is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I talked about this the other day. It's amazing for a drugstore mascara. I think it's wonderful. Wow. Why was that so hard to open? All right. That is literally it. That is what I do on a daily basis when it comes to my makeup. I will set my face again because I'm crazy. But I watch out for my eyes just because I just put mascara on, so. I tap it in again. And that is literally it. This is what I wear as my makeup on a daily basis with my long hair. Wow, what is going on with my hair? Alright, guys. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm no makeup pro. This is just what I like doing. It's fun for me. It's stress relieving. This is pretty much what I would wear on a normal basis. I will switch it up, and I like playing with colors, so maybe I'll do more tutorials with colors. Like, this has a lot of color in it, which is like insane. But that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! I don't wear lipstick on a daily basis. FYI, I didn't say that, but I don't. I have a crazy collection of lipsticks, but I don't wear them every day. I actually hardly wear them, and I have so many. Do you want to see? Here's 4. Okay, that's just 4. And then there's 4 more. These are literally all Jeffree Star. I know I have a problem, okay? I haven't bought, for the record, I haven't bought lipsticks from him in a long time. There's 4 more. Okay, let me just show you this one. I got a mystery box once. This color for soft packaging, gorgeous. This color is a no. Should I put this on just to show you? Because it's literally puke green. This is my everyday lip color. My lips are so chapped. Just ignore that. Ew. I have literally never looked better. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Ew, what's happening? My chapped lips. This is the worst application of lipstick I have ever done. I'm gonna go to work with this lipstick on tomorrow. My nice and green lips. So gross, but I have a lot more lipsticks. Anyway, this was a blooper because I don't wear green lipstick. Actually, in camera, it doesn't look as bad as it really is. Let's see, can I focus better on that? Ew. Look at those. Okay, bye.